Hey everybody, how we doing? Well, I was going to show you all the lambs and everybody, but I turned to the little sun, they all just went back out to pasture. So they are out there, rams are out at the other one. Sorry about that in the sun. But yesterday we did CDT shots. As I mentioned, we were going to do that. I got some video of that. I'll show you that in just a minute. CDT shots. Just so in case you're not familiar, I'm going to get out of the sun. We'll let the camera adjust. CDT basically is for overeating and tetanus. That's the two things it says it covers. When you give the first one, I don't know, some people give it a lot earlier, at a lot younger. I'm giving it now when some of these are about 6 weeks old. And the main reason is you give them 2 doses to start with. Then everybody gets a yearly booster after that. So we're going to wean ram lambs at 12 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and give one now at 6 weeks. And then we'll give the second one at 12 weeks when I'm weaning the ram lambs. So I don't have to get them in twice that way. I also mentioned, I get a little concerned bringing in ewes and babies because you get a big glob of everybody in here. And then babies get squished and trampled down. So I always hate when I have to bring them all in. And I mentioned in the last video, I think I got a way I'm going to take care of that. So I'll show you what I did. I didn't have a camera. I brought everybody in. I got everybody brought in. Then once I got them all in, I went ahead and I closed my gate I locked them into there. I put everybody in. Then on the inside, basically, I just held the gate. I let initially I let 3 ewes out with some lambs. And I had 3 ewes with some lambs here. Then I went and opened this gate, put everybody outside. Now we came back and I had, I think, 3 ewes and 3 or 4 lambs. We went ahead and did those, put them out, ran them out, came back, opened this gate. I let half of them in. We did half of them, went back out. Then we came back and did the last part. So I split my 10 ewes and 17 lambs into actually 3 groups. Now I didn't care who was with who. It didn't make any difference because we were done in about 20 minutes. It was all over with, well, maybe 30. But that way I never had more than 3 or 4 ewes at one time with the lambs that were back there. It went through slick, it went through nice. And I was real happy with the way it turned out. So nobody got bounced around. I got a few with a little bit of a sore leg this morning after getting shot yesterday. You're going to have a few of those every once in a while. I guess, to me, that's always kind of been part of the thing that goes with it. So I didn't run cameras for the entire time. My daughters came down to help me quick. And a lot of times when I get help coming down, I hate to take a lot of time setting up cameras and doing a bunch of stuff. I've already got people having to come help me. I hate to make the job last twice as long because I'm doing a bunch of filming. But I did get the camera set up for a while. We were catching them and giving shots. Now we're not going to do all 17 of them. That's going to take way too long to that. But let me show you some video of what we were doing yesterday when we were catching and giving shots. Dubs. You want to call her?
Look at you, what?
I'm that girl. She don't have a name. That's just what
Just cute markings, though.
Nobody's happy. That way.
I don't want. Just like my butt hurts. You're so mean to me. Some psycho lady just stabbed me in the butt.
I gotta get the littlest one. This is the last one born.
Oh, you're so tiny.
Your sister should have lived.
Yes, your sister will live.
Be nice, guys.
Sister was born dead.
Oh,
Flash
yeah, I
as
remember
white
that.
as you.
Yeah.
Yes, but you'll be okay. We'll take you too.
If I have to
you
settle,
hold still.
I will settle with you. I saved the worst for last. Right? This one is named Velociraptor. Oh, there's a little white one in there. Horns.
Yeah, this is Tammy's other one.
Oh, no wonder Tammy's so angry.
Yeah, this is her other one. Gonna hurt just a little.
Holy smokes, you got some big eyes.
Yes, Mommy's looking for you. There's sheep out there.
You look like me. I know you guys.
Go ahead and let her out.
But look what I can do.
Your baby's right there. Yeah, we're good. We
I'll
only got
find
one
the other
more left.
one. Oh my god, you are huge.
He is. He's the other one that goes down by Diller.
I think he weighs.
I don't know. I should have something to weigh.
Big boy.
He is big. Well, he's out of Can and
Full-size
Stu.
sheep right
And
there.
Stu throws big stuff. And it appears Can does too. There we go.
Do you want the last? We did the last one after this.
Out of like 20.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
You gotta assume they make bigger ones though for bigger animals.
So we use a dog scale to do ours.
I think they would do it for like cattle though.
There's a giant scale you go on.
Yeah.
Zen has one for his. And you walk him in like a chute.
Yeah. Now look how little horns he has. His brother there was next. We see the horns of his brother.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. If he doesn't start growing horns,
You gonna be lamb chop?
you'll be the new lamb chop. The old lamb chop got swollen, so we're looking for a replacement. If you don't start growing horns, you're gonna be it.
Alright, pictures for the next one.
Okay, this one.
Alright, up close. Yep, I got the shot.
Last one. Saved you for last, buddy. You let her go.
You're pretty. I love the coloring on that
I
one.
know, that's what we're saving him. Need a name. Can't say what to call him. So that wasn't too bad. I'll tell you what, them lambs is getting big. There were some of them hanging onto them, but wow, they have gotten a lot more weight than I thought they would. They all looked in really good shape. So we're happy with that. I'm happy with that. As far as the lambs and stuff, they're all way out in the far pasture. Now, I had the ewes in this pasture right here for about 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna leave that one go. Right now, I'm gonna let it go because right now, the ewes come out of the main pen, they come out through this general area right here, and then I either send them out to that pasture or I send them to this pasture. They go one way or the other, but they always come in this general area when they're doing that. And the main reason is, I figured why mow it? I mean, they might as well eat it off instead. But in about 6 weeks, we're gonna wean, again, we're gonna wean ram lambs in 6 weeks, all but the last 3. The last 3 are younger, we'll wait on them. But in about 6 weeks, we will wean the first ones. And when I'm gonna wean ram lambs, they're staying in the catch pen for about 2 or 3 days anyway, maybe more. They'll stay in the catch pen. They can come out in this pen out here. There'll be a little grass for them to eat. I've got some alfalfa. I'll feed them a little alfalfa and grain. But at least for the first 3 or 4 days when I wean, they stay there. So between now and then, we're basically gonna take, and the ewes are gonna go between these 2 pastures. I'm gonna let this pasture alone. I wanna leave this pasture so that way when I wean the ram lambs, I can now put the ewes in this pasture, and they're still gonna be close enough they can see the ram lambs, but they can't get right next to each other on the fence. If I've got the ewes going to either of those 2 pastures when I'm weaning, I'm gonna have a ewe standing right here by the fence of the ram lamb. And it's gonna be noisy enough the way it is, separated. So we're gonna save this pasture and we will not use that until we wean ram lambs. Then we'll use that pasture. As far as the rams, I got the other 3 pastures. they're switching between those. The very far pasture, I'm going to try to leave that one go here in a few weeks and not use it, because when I wean the ram lambs after a few days here, my plan is to put them way on the far side. And when I do that, then the other rams they'll get back and forth between these two pastures and they'll swap off there. That's the game plan anyway. But we got the first CDT shot done. Now it's let them grow and not a whole lot happening now. We'll see if I got something for next week. I got some fences I want to change down here. I got a bad post there. I got a little gate between those pins that's only 3 feet. I think I want to change that, and I think I want to make that a 10-foot gate. I kind of like using my corral panels. I've just been using corral panels as gates, and to be honest with you, I kind of like it. It works kind of nice that way. I don't have to worry about the hinging and the hanging. They work well enough there. So I might have some fence work to do, but otherwise there's not going to be much for the next few weeks. We'll see. If we don't do a video next Sunday, we'll get one 2 weeks from now just to catch up. Otherwise, that's all I got for now, guys. See you again next time.